I spent about an hour trying to make this little boat float. And honestly, it was harder than I expected. We're now at day 9, and today, the goal was to finally get the boat into the water. To start, I created a large plane and used a modifier called Ocean to make the surface look like an actual sea. I also added some basic animations so the water moves gently, which already gave the scene a much more realistic vibe. As always, one of the hardest parts for me was the shading, but this time I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. The biggest challenge, though, was getting the boat to float naturally on the water. Since it didn't quite work the way I wanted, I ended up placing a small hidden plane underneath the boat. This plane follows the ocean shape and sits just above the water surface. I gave it the exact same color as the ocean, so it blends in. In the final shot, you can still see it if you look closely, but I think it's an okay workaround for now. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to export a proper render as a video, so for now, you'll have to settle for the Blender viewport. So here it is, the final render for today. Got any tips on how to improve the float effect or the animation? Drop them in the comments and don't forget to follow if you want to see how this evolves.